I figured now is a good time to pick up the camera. And yes, I'm sitting here with my hair wrapped up and no lick of makeup on, or it doesn't matter because it is PCS time. And if you are going through this process, or if you have been through this process, you know exactly what that means, okay? So I just figured I'll pick up the camera, give some tips if I can. I can tell you a whole lot of what not to do, but I can tell you some things that have worked. And that's all that's pretty much I'm gonna put in this video, okay? Just a really quick background. We have been here at this assignment for the last 4 years and some change, going on 4.5 years. We've been stationed overseas here in Germany. And now we are relocating back to the States. I guess there's some bittersweet about that. This part, I felt like it's a good time to make a video, like I said before. So anyway, if this is your first PCS, packing, getting ready, prepared for your next assignment, I just want to throw in some tips. If you have some good tips, please drop them below because I am still in the process of it and I could probably really use it. So first things first, one of the things that I feel that is a good thing to do here is when you're beginning to put your stuff aside for the movers to come. I want to suggest that you select a room or two or whatever, but we selected 2 rooms and we put these signs on the door so that the movers don't even go into here. And what that does is it gives you a designated place, to put all the things that you don't want them to touch, whether you're not taking it with you, you're selling it, you're donating it, or you are taking it with you. If you just have a designated place to put all that stuff, it's less likely that something you get mixed up and packed. However, it may happen anyway, because it has. But it's okay, it's less likely. So like I said, we have 2. So make yourself as a location and put something on the door telling the movers not to pack it. Another thing I did was when they packed up my kitchen, I am not taking too much stuff back home from my kitchen because, the difference in the appliances and stuff like that. So I took only the things that I wanted them to pack and put them on top of the shelves on top of the counters. And everything else I left in the cabinets, and I put tape on it just in case they forgot or the wrong, somebody, because usually several movers and one may get the message and one not. So I just taped off the cabinets, but told them just to pack the stuff on top of the shelves, which made it easier for the packers and myself. Already removing everything off your walls and things like that. That does help. Some people like to break their certain parts of furniture down, and although we had a horrible experience coming here to Germany with people breaking our furniture down or just breaking our furniture, I still chose not to really break down a lot of the furniture because they usually break it down for you and they put it back together for you. So I'm hoping this time it'll go well. But even if it doesn't go well, because of our last experience when we got here, I decided not to really I didn't really get a lot of furniture that I was in love with. I went to IKEA and got some affordable things. So if so happened they were to break, I wouldn't be too heartbroken about it. And then I almost should have, I regret it now, I almost bought a new dining set before I left here, and what I would have done is I would have bought it but kept it in the original box and just had them ship it. But I didn't do that. So you can do that too if you're really worried about them breaking stuff. You can hold off until you're getting ready to PCS and go ahead and have that furniture delivered in its original boxes and just have them ship that. And that way you don't have to worry about them breaking it. I think that's an option. Like I said, I regret not doing it. I was just, yeah. So anyway, another thing that I can tell you, I still had toothpaste on my lips. I could taste it. All that crustiness was not in this video. Anyway, another thing I can tell you that was a good thing that we did was we went ahead and packed our suitcases ahead of time. That was helpful because, you know, you leave, if you don't, I felt like if I didn't pack the suitcases before the movers came and put them to the side in one of the rooms that say, you know, don't pack, then I would have completely forgot or a lot of things to pack in our suitcases, or I would have overpacked just because I would have just put a whole bunch of stuff in the room and I probably didn't need it. So another suggestion is to go ahead and pack your suitcases. Our movers came and we still have another, when they got here, now that part's already over with. But when they got here, we had almost another 4 weeks left before we left, before it was time for us to leave, before it's time for us to leave. So, but I still didn't hesitate to pack the bags, and I'm so happy that we did that. Here's the other thing. Like I said, if you pack your suitcase, put it in the room that says do not pack. My daughter did not do that, and they packed her suitcase. They wrapped the whole thing. It was kind of funny actually. But also, she had her suitcase out in her room, in her small suitcase out, and then she had a couple of makeup bags and stuff on her windowsill that she was not expecting them to pack because she put it to the side. They packed it anyway. So again, take anything and everything that you do not want them to pack and put it in the designated area that says do not pack. She also had a bag of giveaway clothes that she had put into the wardrobe. But she didn't leave them any instructions, so they packed that too. So all that stuff will be coming to our next destination. We'll deal with it then. Yes, we were able to have them unpack her suitcase. Luckily, we caught it in time and realized what had happened. So just try to avoid those things. Of course, in all of that, put your important papers and things away. Do not have them pack that, of course, your passports, your school transcripts, or anything like that, any sensitive items you want to keep with you. And I suggest that you keep it on, your carry-on and stuff like that, because of the way the airports are right now about, especially if you are flying commercial, you might not want to take the chance and put it in your regular luggage and then something happening to that. So just think about that. But I think other than that, the move went pretty smooth. I tried to make it as easy for the movers as possible, because that just kind of make things easier for when you do receive all your stuff. Because receiving everything here was a lot. If you actually coming over to Germany and you still want, you're watching this video for some PCS and tips, one of the main things I can say that I wish I had known before coming here, even though I had a very small window to get the things over here, pack and figure that out, was I wish I didn't bring as much stuff as I brought. There was a lot of stuff that just stayed in storage and never got used, and it just kind of took up space. There are some, if you live in off-base especially, I don't know really about on-base housing, but I know you can look up a lot of videos about on-base housing. But for a lot of the off-base housings, there's lots of space and lots of rooms. This house had many rooms, but there's many of us, so we filled them all. So we really lacked storage. So that is one thing I wish I didn't bring. If you have the time to separate your stuff or purge your stuff, I would say bring less stuff. Don't bring some things that you don't necessarily need. And then another thing would be, oh yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, another thing, of course, is back to getting things ready for the movers and everything. If you could just kind of organize your stuff, purge, first of all, that is, take your time. Do not wait till it comes up on you. Take those months before. If you know months before that this is happening, take those months before and just slowly purge, slowly organize, slowly try to just, get one room at a time. If you that's what I wish I could go back and say I would do a little bit different. Even though I thought I started early, I still kind of took my time with it. And then the time just kind of came up on me and I wasn't as ready for it and prepared for it as I wanted to be. But just take your time and do one room at a time and organize it, get rid of anything you don't really need, and just kind of make it easier for the movers. The process will go so much smoother. I would say this, if you can hang your clothes, hang as many of your clothes as possible. I think that makes it easier for the movers as well. They typically, this is the second time, I don't know if this is this way each time, but if your clothes are folded in your drawer, they just kind of leave them like that. You want to get I think mattress covers are a good idea, or something to put your mattress in for them before they pack your mattresses. Same thing with your comforter sets and stuff. I didn't have time to do that. I wish I would have done that. There was just a lot of things that just, like I said, it came up on me and I wasn't as ready for it as I wanted to be. But there was a few things that I wish I did, was like to cover some of those things up. I'm pretty sure there's like so many other things I wish I would include in this video, but that's some of the main things that I can think of right now. I think it's nice and courteous to have something like bottles of water or something for the movers, especially if it's hot. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's hot or not, they're working a lot. So just, maybe having some water. Maybe if you're like extra kind, they'll be extra kind to you. Actually, I was extra kind the first time. I think I even had like little breakfast snacks and all kinds of stuff, and they still broke my stuff. But you still just should be nice, because it's just a nice thing to do. So anyway, so like I said, we're past that part of our packing. Our journey, our process. We're past the packing part. The movers came, and then we were without all of our stuff for just 2 days, and then they brought the temporary furniture. And if you haven't seen the temporary furniture, it kind of just looks like this little stuff right here. We have that, and we have a little couch, and then they brought a little dining table here, and then they brought us some beds. And then we still have the temporary furniture they brought when he first got here. So we still have all our wardrobes. The military will issue wardrobes for each of the family members. They also issued us a washer and dryer, a microwave, and a refrigerator. And the reason why they issue you refrigerators, and if you're here and you're going back, and you know this, but if you're coming here, then that is because the refrigerators that are in the homes usually are very small. My refrigerator is very small, so they issue a decent sized refrigerator. So then we have this temporary furniture for a little bit, and then they will come back and pick all of those things up, and then we will be going into temporary lodging. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of vlog through this process, but these were some tips I just wanted to put together in this video for you. If you got anything good out of this video, of course, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe if you want to see more things. If you subscribe to my channel because of the decorating or the home decor, what did I say? If you subscribe to my channel because of the home decor videos that I do, just know there's a whole series coming, because what I didn't do here, I'm going to be doing at my next location. Here I just never really tackled a lot of the rooms in the house and stuff, because I always felt like I was in a temporary situation, but never will I ever do that again. I'm gonna make any place that I live feel like a home. So stay tuned for that. And also, you will always get the party videos from me, but there's going to be a whole series of this process, military spouse side as well. So like I said, just give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see